The Netherworld is a location in many branches of mythology and religion. The Netherworld is generally considered to be the place where recently deceased souls depart to the afterlife. On occasion, the Netherworld is associated with Hell, as they both are implied as locations beneath the earth. In Chapter 3 of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, the Netherworld is mentioned by a fighter in the Glitz Pit. As Crawdaddy prepares to fight Mario and his partners, he claims that he will drag them through the gate to the Netherworld. In addition, the Netherworld is also where the Shadow Queen is banished to after her defeat. Hell is a real place in Mario.
Gotta be honest, I didn't finish Thousand Year Door.
So that's kind of fucked up, not gonna lie.
I've actually never played anything past the original Paper Mario. But apparently they're fucked up. Apparently they're fucked up games. I never knew. So, before we started this video, Artix helpfully noted that this video is the same length as the other video, but with half the levels. Would you like to explain why that is? Yeah, sorry.
Nah. I think the game will explain that for us whenever this is done.
It's gonna turn into like a realistic wartime drama.
Yeah, we're gonna see some war crimes happen in real time here.
I can't wait for Donkey Kong to drop white phosphorus on all those Arabs. I wish I were joking. He's gonna send them all to the Netherworld.
DK is a known war criminal. Let's not mince words here.
He's a maniac. He can't be reasoned with.
He's a maniac. Maniac on the bounce pad. And he's dancing like he's never danced before?
I feel like this metaphor got mixed somewhere.
Maybe a little bit. You know what I've always wondered? Because I wonder these kinds of things when you see like giant skeletons or shells or whatever. What did those used to be?
These used to be dinosaurs, I think.
But what about the shells?
I mean, yeah, that would be like a 20-foot tall Nautilus.
The giant... Oh my god, that's fucking Yoshi's older brother over there. Like, what about the trilobites? Like, are they just bigger versions of trilobite enemies? Or like... I want to know the rich lore and history of the Donk world.
The DK world does have lots and lots of lore.
It's true, it does. Cranky knows all about it, but he's not willing to tell you because he's an asshole. You know, what company was it that they hired a lore master for their game? It was World of Warcraft, wasn't it?
It might have been.
I don't remember who it was, but one game company they ordained a lore master because their video game just has so much lore. Nice job ignoring that puzzle piece. Hello.
Hey, well, you know, lore is important.
It is. It's true. And Cranky is this game's lore master.
He's just doing a really bad job of it.
It seems like he would do a real bad job of anything, to be honest.
Alright, well, we're 4 minutes into a 25-minute video with literally only one level left. You have a lot of explaining to do, sir.
Just give me like a minute or two, okay?
Perhaps he took a trip to Pastadina. Pastadina is a place that is briefly mentioned by Sam Shalam during the events of Mario and the Red Baron Koopa. It is presumably a town located within the vicinity of Pastaland and is named after Pasadena, California.
I see.
Yes.
Anyway, World 6 has a fake out so that you really have 8 normal levels and the K level and the boss.
What?
Mind blown. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh wait, those trilobites have like screws for eyes, so maybe they're actually not even real.
No, they're actually, that just proves that they were created by Rare. They are literally the fossils, the relics of the old time.
My god.
That's deep.
Wear Sonic's shoes and Earthworm Jim's gun. and like the Gecko's shitty Austin Powers impression. Remember Gex? I remember Gex.
I don't really want to remember Gex.
I remember we talked in the last video about how the AVGN thread was talking about the older Dunk games. And before that, he did a review of Gex, like the 2D platformer one. And that game was terrible. Oh, it was bad. But the 3D ones were cool.
Were they? Were they really?
I mean, yeah, they were kind of cool. They did the same kind of thing as Mario 64, where you like go into TVs and like you collect like stars. Although they were TV remotes in that game, and you got to stare at Pamela Anderson's boobs. And what 14-ish-year-old doesn't love that? I actually don't remember how old I was when I played that game.
So why would I want to play Gex 3D instead of Super Mario 64?
Because, are you a fan of Austin Powers? The correct answer is no, but I'll let you answer whatever you want.
That actually is my answer.
Oh, okay. Well, then you won't like Gex, man, because he's just a living Austin Powers. Gecko. It's like, okay, if Austin Powers were 100% less funny, and as we know, 100% less than 0 is a pretty low number, almost as low as the pit you just fell in. I tried to snap there. There you go. But yeah, it was a cool game. Funny? No, not even in the slightest. But it was a good game. Do you think they talk about the Netherworld in Gex the Gecko?
I assume not.
They probably do actually make jokes about it.
Well, why don't you LP the game for us, C. Jacobs?
You know, I could actually. I own the game. And I actually do really like it. But I will politely decline because I'm doing 10,000 Let's Plays already.
What's another one to add to the pile?
To the pile. Thanks for calling my Let's Plays a pile. I really appreciate it. It's a beautiful pile. It's like that garbage art you sometimes see in, like, fucking downtown New York, where it's like, oh, it's beautiful, give me money. It's like, no, fuck you. Your garbage art looks like shit. It smells like shit. And it's outside a shitty coffee shop on the street.
That's pretty deep, man. I feel like you're speaking from personal experience.
I might be. You never know. Or maybe you do. I actually have seen garbage art in real life. My town, it's kind of a medium-sized town. They hold like a yearly art festival kind of thing for like the whole town where anybody can participate, and it's like held in the township center, and they have this big gallery full of all different ages. It's kind of cool. And they have themes every year. And one person decided that they wanted to make their centerpiece of their little section garbage art, where like you shine a light on it and it casts a shadow that looks like, I don't know, social progress or fucking whatever, I don't know. And it looked cool, but they didn't give complimentary nose plugs. And so I didn't stick around it very long.
I guess I can't blame you.
That sounds like they made a good call there.
Yeah. So, and the previous year, the effects of the previous year's art will linger for generations to come, because now my town is full of fucking artsy decorated corn cobs, like giant corn cobs, and they look like shit. And they're fucking everywhere in every major town center, and it looks terrible. But like, I live in Illinois, and that's where all the corn is, and it's like, oh, corn's our thing. Haha, we fetishize corn. Our baseball team's named after corn. Corn. Fucking cornfields in all directions. Hey, do you like corn? Do you like humanity being overtaken by corn? Come to where I live.
I would rather not engage with the corn people, honestly.
I'm already getting sick of corn just thinking about it now.
Corn people, look like people, taste like corn. That was a reference to the hit Comedy Central show The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. I mean South Park. Whatever, they're both not funny.
Would have been funnier if you never clarified, to be honest.
Here's the thing, I say that knowing that someone's gonna hear me say that and be like, oh, C. Jacobs, I used to watch his videos, but then he said he didn't like South Park.
That sounds like you're better off without that person, honestly.
As we've discussed, viewership is fleeting.
Oh god, I got really drunk last night and I was talking to ChaosArgate and Artix about this. Or maybe Artix had left by that point, I don't remember.
No, I was still there.
Yeah, man, viewership is fleeting.
I thought that was 2 nights ago.
Was it?
Now you're just fucking with him.
I don't remember, actually, because I was drunk. I had alcohol. Then I vomited this, like, gross black goop, because Captain Morgan already looks kind of weird going in, but coming back out, equally weird.
So that's where the tar from this world comes from.
That's right!
So in addition to being a war criminal, Donkey Kong is actually a drunk?
It's a real shame. He's got a problem. This part of okay, as cool as like the crumbling platform shit is, this part is really stressful.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, it's like, oh fuck, dude.
And then there's also barrel cannons, and we all know how good I am at those.
I look forward to, maybe that's what the rest of the length of this video is. You okay? Yeah? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be a very good guess.
Russia is a vast country located within both Europe and Asia. Its capital city is Moscow, and Vladimir Putin is its president. In Plumber's Academy, Russia is mentioned when Mikhail Gorbachev, the last president of the Soviet Union, comes to visit Brooklyn.
You know, I'm a little surprised that none of those locations directly mention, like, Mario is missing or Mario's time machine.
Funny
I feel like even the MarioWiki knows that we don't really talk about them.
Funny you should say that. In Glass Nuts, the episode of the Super Show, Gorbachev pays a visit to Mario Brothers Plumbing so that he could learn how to make pizza and open his own franchise in Russia.
Gorbachev, are you okay?
He gets around.
He's just embracing our spirit of capitalism.
Of course. Is this fucking Metal Gear Solid 3? What, like... I want Gorbachev to be a playable character in the next Mario game. I don't know why. I don't know how.
You know, it's got all the usual characters. Mario, Luigi, the princess, Rosalina, Mikhail Gorbachev, you know.
Oh. Crumbling platforms, man.
And enemy bouncing.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually something that I had a lot of a problem with this game. Is that, like, when you have Diddy on your back, you automatically do the hover thing. So if you want to bounce high off of an enemy, you gotta, like, time it, like, super perfectly. It's messed up, man. Come on, game designers, get it together.
You know, in retrospect, I'm actually surprised I didn't get hit by one of those saws.
You know, you did surprisingly well given your past performance in this level. But it's okay. It's a hard fucking game, man. I don't blame you.
He did quite well given his performance in just this world.
It just his performance. Just in general, really.
Okay, so who's ready for the K level?
I love K levels.
I love K levels. I mean, I hardly played any of them, because, as we spoke of before, I didn't go for 100% in this game. Or 130%, as it were. Oh, great.
There's the timer.
Oh, awesome.
So, this level is notorious for several reasons.
Oh, I know this level. Oh, yeah. This is actually one of the few K levels I actually play. Hell yeah.
This is probably the hardest level and the hardest K level in the game for my money.
Wow.
I honestly think 5K was harder, but we'll get into what makes this level really hard later when it comes up.
Oh, you mean it's not the threat of instant death at literally any second?
Let's be honest, that's a thing common to most K levels.
It's a common thing to most levels. This game loves bottomless pits, man. Except Control F bottomless pit replaced with lava. Sorry, replaced with poor decision making.
So the lava comes up kind of quickly, and it's kind of stressful.
Yeah. It's like you're playing Vertical Frogger. So, Crossy Road.
And then there's these guys.
Can you blow on them?
No.
Ah.
You can't do anything to them.
Time to bring out the Super Kong.
I don't think you're allowed to use Super Kong in these levels, are you?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I was gonna say. This shit's only for pros.
You can use Super Kong, but then you don't actually complete the level because you need to collect the orb at the end.
And like Super Kong is just too strong, so he just breaks the orb in his fingers.
Sure.
And he's just like, oh, banana.
So
Yeah.
at FP's advice, I decided to go get an item.
I was gonna say, so how are you gonna cheat?
I decided to go get an item, so I went out and I bought a Game Genie.
I got the only Wii Game Genie in existence.
Yeah, I don't know what you use to cheat at Wii games. My Wii was soft modded. That's all I knew how to do.
That's all you need to cheat on Wii games.
Although,
yeah.
I guess the third heart is probably the least offensive thing that you can do if you're gonna cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you fall in the lava, you lose it anyway. Do you have to go and buy it again if you lose it like that?
Nah.
Oh, thank God.
So this is the hard part of the level. You gotta manage your where you are in relation to the fly, and you gotta be wary of the wall crawlers. All on springs too.
That seems like a real pain in the ass, man.
It is.
You are suffering for us, for our amusement.
Also, if you want any of the puzzle pieces, you should probably go jump into the walls wherever those like weird monkey tiles are.
I thought you were gonna say fuck yourself.
Well, that too. You're probably gonna die if you get the puzzle pieces.
Oh. I mean, I do like these kinds of levels, but I think that the homing beetles may be a step over the line. A step over Donkey Kong Ops the line.
So this is my winning run. I just jump over the beetle a lot on this and just generally stick to one spring as long as I can.
Way to take all the suspense out of it, Jesus.
So if you get them to like go off screen, because I saw it went off screen for a minute, do they like despawn, or do you just have to wait it out?
No, you gotta wait it out.
Yeah.
Awesome!
And that's it.
You got the Dragon Ball, Donkey Kong. Good job. Now you can summon Goku.
No, we still need one more for that.
Oh.
Yeah. That one took me less time overall than 5K.
Donkey Kong's wish would be for bananas. I mean, or to purge the souls of the netherworld. I don't fucking know anymore.
No, I think it'd be bananas. All the bananas in the world.
Oh, hell.
And then the next world.
Of course. Donkey Kong would want to open a portal to the elemental plane of banana, and then just, like, be able to reach in at any time.
Truly, that would make him history's greatest monster.
Absolutely. Living, screaming bananas. But he can't hear them scream. It's too high-pitched for monkey ears. What is that? Look at that fucking centipede thing! Everything about this world is terrifying.
know, just destroyed a priceless fossil. No big deal.
It was all in the name of banana.
There's another one over there. They'll live.
There's another one over there, and really in all directions everywhere, to be honest. Oh, you're so cute! Fucking pissed, though.
We are going to murder the shit out of that little tiki thing.
Aw. Murder this thing. Yeah,
I will.
Fade into murdering this thing.
Yeah, you already died.
This is the extended cut. This is the director's cut edition. Rated MA for violence, gore, and banana shredding.
So, I'm gonna be honest, the first time I played this fight, the game wouldn't actually, like, register hits, like, to his back, like the first one I did.
Oh, weird.
I don't know why.
It's your soft-modded Wii, man. You glitched everything out.
Actually, the first time I played it was on Dolphin.
Oh, well, you're gonna get banned for that.
That may have had something to do with it, though, because if I broke a buddy barrel when I only had, like, 3 hearts or 1 heart, I wouldn't get the extra heart back.
That is very strange. Emulation causes some weird issues. But
Yeah.
as long as you delete the ROM within 24 hours, it's not illegal. Although, actually, what I used to do is I used to take my actual real Wii games and I used to, like, make them into CDs that I could play with them. That way I could play them at my friend's house without having to fucking take my Wii over there. Just put Dolphin on it.
Gonna be honest, I made a bunch of ISOs of my Wii games too, because in the event that my Wii's disk drive died, and it actually did, so...
Oh, nice. Gotta be prepared, man. I mean, let's not beat around the bush here. I pirated a lot of fucking Wii games. We're gonna, like, let's not beat around the bush. But also, I used it for legitimate purposes sometimes. So that means that morally, it's okay that I did that. Is this where the Spec Ops logic comes in?
You tell me, Mr. Spec Ops.
It's like, I did a lot of awful things. I did a couple good things, but a lot of awful things. That does sound like Spec Ops logic.
Pretty much, yeah. I like this guy's strategic anger camouflage. As he gets madder, his camo changes so that his enemies know it.
And he's about to get even madder.
Oh shit, he is red as a red banana. It's the only kind of fruit that exists in Donkey Kong.
Hey now, there are other fruits in DK Land. We just haven't seen any of them yet.
There are other kinds of fruits, it's just that bananas are the only ones that matter.
Exactly.
That's true. There is some vague purple-ish fruit in Tropical Freeze. It sort of counts, I guess.
Is it grapes? Is there a grape ape in Tropical Freeze?
There is not.
Oh.
But I suppose you will see.
He would be the newest member of the DK crew.
You just got owned by Retro Studios Shockwave.
I did.
I mean, to be honest, though, he was kind of backed into a corner. He really had no way of... Okay, well, that was just poor dodging. See, every time I go to defend you, man, you do something to fuck up again.
Like that.
Oh my god, don't tell me you die.
No, I did not die this run.
I like that he was polite enough to spit you back out. He only wanted to nod. Soften you up for the real eating. Yeah! Cutscene death. Oh, is it time to beat the shit out of the xylophone?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I wonder what the maximum number of hits is.
24, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh.
I think I top out at 22. So that's kind of impressive to me.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh man. Look at that level on the horizon.
Alright, so that's it for Factory, or Cliff. Next time, join us for Factory.
Good work, man. Good outro.